I just wanted to talk about the money that I made with AIL versus the money that I make now. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Sean Gary, aka The Success Jolt, jolting you towards success. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about the money that I made with AIL versus the money that I make now. Let's see, starting with AIL, after training my first 2 weeks, I didn't make anything whatsoever. And what I'll say is, to protect those that need protection, I'll say there was $50 worth of income that I received to keep the income portion.
In 1 mile, bear left onto State Route 521.
To keep the income portion as honest as possible. There was $50 I made, but I won't give you any more details about that policy. But anyway, yeah, man, 2 weeks in, and it was like, yo, this is it. And to much love and respect to my trainer, my coach, you know, he saw something in me. And you know, I'm cool with a lot of those guys still. Like I said, I don't bash AIL, no disrespect, none of that. So he had poured into me, and he just out of his own pocket gave me a couple $100. I can't remember what it was right now, but it was in that 500 range. So it was a major blessing for him to have done that, and I'm grateful even to this day. I appreciate that. He didn't have to do that at all. I mean, I wouldn't have been there.
Bear left onto State Route 521.
If he hadn't have, just being honest, like I had a heart-to-heart conversation with him, and it was like, look, it's been 2 weeks. I ain't making no money. I'm an entrepreneur. I got other ways I can generate some extra income. Y'all want us to be full-time. I poured everything into this for 2 weeks, training, and then it's 2 weeks in the field. That's a month, and I ain't made no money. I didn't tell you that. That's 2 weeks of training plus 2 weeks of being in the field. And so that's a month with no money. And it was like, I'm not leaving the industry. I believe in the industry, but I need to go make some money because I got to pay my bills. And then I can do this like part-time, you know, until I make some money. And the office and what seems like the company as a whole, they don't really support that part-time stuff. They're like, that's toxic talk. They're like, no, you gotta be full-time. So they discouraged anybody who wanted to be part-time, and so that's when that income came about, where he blessed me. And I don't want to take away from it. Man, hear me when I say this, y'all. I don't want to take away from it at all. I 100% genuinely appreciate that. Like, that man didn't have to do that. Even if for whatever reason, you could argue that there was some ulterior motive for him to do that. But all of that aside, it was a blessing for me. And I'm grateful, very grateful that he did that. So nobody will ever be able to take that away. So income wise, that's what I made, man. My first month in, I didn't make much. I made maybe $200 or $300. I think the next time I ended up making some money, and I remember my biggest check was $700 and something, and I was like, okay, something here to nibble on a little bit. But for the amount of time, energy, and effort, that 700 was like, man, I wish it could be so much more. But And then I actually got that amount, I believe, because there was a check for 100 and something, maybe 200 and something from the previous week that I didn't get. Something like that happened where they gave it to me the next week. So, but still, man, it was just like, I'm not trying to make $500, $600, $700. Like, I want to make big money. So that's my experiences with AIL. I would say that I mean, that was it. Like, that was the lifestyle. That was what I was making. That was the range. It wasn't often, but that was like what I was making. And then, let me see. The story I wanted to share was, it was like a week and a half ago or so, last Friday. I had just one policy I wrote. This with TDT. With TDT, we have a higher contract. People start at 70 instead of 55 or 50 or whatever it may be. I think 55 might be what AIL starts people. But it's 70 here. And so I had a Friday, I wrote one policy, and I made $1,100 on it. And we tell people that our average numbers, which is the truth. I'll say what the numbers are, and I'll tell you what I tell people. The average numbers are 500. Like, you can average about $500 a policy here. But what I tell people is, coming in a gate, I would put it at about 300 and lowball it. Under promise, over deliver, always. So I tell people coming in, and any of you guys that reached out to me, you know I'm telling the truth because I've told you the numbers. I break it all down.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Sunbury Road.
So I break it down for all you guys that we have conversations and reach out to me. And I encourage you to reach out to me. But yeah, I say $300 a pop to lowball it, especially when you just get started, and then go from there. That day I had did $1,100 on a policy, just one policy, that one policy. And keep in mind, I've been part-time, still part-time, and want to change it, but just can't right now. And so that $1,100 was great. Sunday I took off, Saturday off, Monday comes around, and I made $1,300 again on just one policy, $1,300. So in 2 days, really, I made
at the lights, turn right onto Sunbury Road.
$2,400. And like that was amazing to me, because obviously you guys just heard what I said I was making before. So that kind of income was huge to me. I was like, yo, this is crazy. But I was already making money. I was believing for stuff like that. I had seen guys in the company and TDT making money like that. So I already knew it was possible, but it was difficult for me because I was part-time and wanted some full-time.
In half a mile, keep right onto East Central Avenue.
Wanted some higher results. I don't want to say full-time results because that income's nothing for the full-time people. But for me, part-time, I was like, yo, that's $2,400 in 2 days. Thank you, Lord. That's a blessing. It's a win. So anyway, I just want to share that story with you guys, because that was just two policies. Like, that one policy was $1,100 and something I made. Other one was $1,300 and something I made. Yeah. So it was a blessing. Another moment for me to say I love the industry. But right now, I'm gonna spin this thing back to you guys. A lot of you guys have been reaching out. Continue to reach out. Shoot me a text, man. If you want to talk, shoot me a text. I'll answer some more questions. Hopefully I can help point you in the right direction. You may be considering the industry. You might be considering TDT. Some of you guys reached out to me like, yo, I've already looked up TDT. I loved it. I'm ready to rock. Let's go. So if that's you, let's get it. I mean, I got guys that are just finishing up.
Stay in the right lane.
Some guys just passed their exams. So, they went from nothing.
Keep right onto East Central Avenue.
They started from scratch with nothing, and they're about to get out here and make this money and change their life, their financial future, and their children and children's lives. And then I have people that have...
In 3.4 miles, turn right onto North Hack Road.
Excuse me, guys, for the directions. But then there's people that are already licensed that aren't happy with their situation and, you know, looking for change. So if that's any of those things fit for you, you're looking for something different, you're not really happy where you are, or you're considering the industry. I mean, $2,400 in 2 days, that's realistic here. And that's part-time, man. That's part-time. So I'm excited for the next people that's coming. For those of you that watch this video and you get inspired or excited, like, I'm excited because the income here is amazing, but you do start to get kind of numb to the higher income. But I don't ever want to lose sight of the blessing. Like, God has blessed me with this career, this opportunity, this business, and I wouldn't trade it, man. Out of all the companies I've owned, I've told you guys before, like I've said it before, like, this is by far the best one. And I wouldn't trade it for nothing. So, but anyway, guys, like and subscribe if you have not liked and subscribed this video. Click the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. And I got to shout out some people, man, because the team is growing. And I don't like shouting out more than one person per video because I like them to have their own spotlight in the video. So next on the list, I'd have to look it up and see. I will shout out on this one, Dennisse. Dennisse is not playing no games. She is out here, y'all. She's not playing. She's almost done with all her training. And she's like, yo, I already got 5 people that, I already got like 5 people that I'm bringing at once to get their license. So shout out to you, Dennisse. I love your tenacity. You are coming for this thing. You are out here serious. And I love it. If you're like very excited, you're like, man, look, I'm ready to pull the trigger. Like, I want to do this right now. Tell me, what must I do? Not to be saved. I can answer that too. But what must I do to do what you do? And I get those calls. So if you're interested in that and you're like ready to make a move, reach out. If you're just kind of like, I got some questions about the industry, and I need maybe some help, some direction with maybe some options for me, you can shoot me a text too. I don't mind helping you out. I'm not saying don't reach out to me unless you want to join me. That's not what I'm saying. I do like helping you guys. So if it's something that I can help you with, just shoot me a text, man, and we'll go from there. Y'all got the number. Y'all know what it is. It's down below. Bloop, 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 right there. 513-370-8680. Yes, I will hit you back. Some of you guys like, yo, he hit me back. Yes, I am going to call you. Or text you. I'm gonna text you, and we'll probably set something up and go from there. Y'all tell me your name too. Like, sometimes you guys text and don't tell me your name. Like, yo, hey, I'm going through this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what's your name? So tell me your name, guys, and where you're actually texting me from, what city and state you're in, all that good stuff. So, all right, that's it, man. Wish you guys the best. Love you guys. And until the next one, like I like to say, always locate, learn, and live superior. Locate it, learn it, then live it superior. All right, y'all. Peace.